With a long night at the park in the books, the Rebels return to Swayze, knowing the key to a successful doubleheader is coffee in large doses.
Getting a nice spread. Hopefully there's a casserole. The sausage egg casserole is solid.
I really just want coffee.
That too. Get the caffeine levels up.
We're gonna drink it dark, but I'm gonna need a little bigger cup than this, I'll tell you that much. This thing is tiny, but we'll take what we can get.
I'm gonna shoot for 4 of these in total. I don't know how many ounces those are.
So 8 cups?
8 cups of coffee. I am exhausted.
About a 1-to-1 ratio type guy. A lot of creamer, a little bit of coffee. Makes it taste good.
Dude, no way.
Connor, how much coffee are we gonna need today?
None. Kidding me? SEC weekend? I am drinking some right now, so I guess we need a little bit, but Florida will get us jacked up.
Connor's the guy that has to show up 30 minutes early and drink like 4 cups of coffee before anyone else gets here, just so nobody sees how tired and how not ready he is. And then he'll, tell everyone how great he is because he was here 30 minutes early. So it's a bunch of hoopla.
What does that mean for you?
I don't need coffee to get energized, okay? I'm energized on life. I always have juice.
Much like breakfast is the most important meal of the day, Mike Bianco knows the key to being successful in the SEC starts on the mound. And freshman Doug Nikhazy has provided the juice each time he stepped up on the hill.
Hey, listen, I'm going to say this before I walk out. Be yourself today, right? I know you're from Florida and you're pitching against Florida and all of that. How you're successful is you're just Doug Nikhazy, right? You don't have to throw it 96 today. You just got to be yourself and make pitches, right? Down in the zone, just a good mix, just like you saw last night.
Guys that seem to win a lot of baseball games, the teams score more runs for them. They play better defense, and it's not because they do it consciously. I think they do it subconsciously because they're relaxed. They know that this guy's going to have a good outing for them, and Doug's starting to certainly have that feeling about him.
He's a young man that began the year in the bullpen and then got some big midweek starts against ECU, one against Louisville, pitched well, put him into the weekend rotation just a couple of weekends ago, and he has not looked back.
He acts like a seasoned vet, guy that's been pitching on the weekends for a couple years now.
Strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out on a 91 fastball.
Kind of get through that first inning, and then I kind of see that I kind of have my feet underneath me, and then from there it's just all a process of getting in a rhythm and then rolling through the rest of it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out on a back foot curveball. Second strikeout for Nikhazy. Ole Miss leading 5-1 in the 5th. Here's the full count pitch again to Duran. Swing and a miss, struck him out on an 89 fastball away. Nikhazy wins the battle.
A little fist bump after, did you see him?
Little fist bump there. I mean, this is a Floridian pitching against the almighty Gators. You know this has got to be part of his little makeup today.
At one point, tipped my cap to one of my good friends, Brady McConnell, who I grew up playing with in summer baseball. So it's always running through your head, but it never influences the way you pitch. You always just try to be the same person that I did to get myself here, and then just always throw one pitch at a time.
As it was set up away, again the 1-2. Tied him up. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Young to pitch. Swing and a miss, he struck him out on an 89 fastball. Keith elevated a hair. Doug Nikhazy. And he delivers. Strike 3. There's a paint the corner. And that will end the inning. What a job by Doug Nikhazy.
They just kept pumping it in there, didn't he, DK?
He sure did.
That's it, man. Nice job, man. Hang in there.
As the newcomer tamed the Gator bats, one of the most well-known Rebel names was navigating the swamp at the dish.
GRAE, it's a show. Like every single time he steps out on the field, he's a performer.
Great Kessinger. Now 20 games in a row he has reached base safely in SEC play. GRAE Kessinger hitting .342. While his season average kind of got off to a slow start, just .287.
One of those things wasn't the start that I wanted to have, but just trying to stay confident and
being aggressive. I didn't want to lose my aggressiveness.
Well, infield is in, line drive, base hit to left for Kessinger, and he'll get an RBI, and he's got another 2-hit game.
Man, since SEC play has started, he has just really continued to come on, and it's been a huge difference maker in our lineup.
The bases are loaded for a red-hot Gray Kessinger. And big moment game right here. The Gators want to stay in range. The Rebels need a little separation here with 2 down, bases full. Gray Kessinger 2 for 2 with 2 singles.
I want to be a guy that's in that spot. Go up there, have a little fun, and put a good swing and see what happens.
Tyler Dyson delivers the 1-1. Swung on, line drive, left center field. He has done it again. 1 run scores, 2 run score. Lennox to third, slides in safely, and Kessinger scoots to second. Line drive, base hit to left. When the man is locked in, the man is locked in. He'll trot into second base with a base-clearing double, and Gray Kessinger's having a day. 10-1 Ole Miss.
I'm not sure if I've had a 5 RBI game or not, but it's definitely fun. It feels good, and especially when your team's winning, it adds a little joy to it.
Listen, congratulations, and big day for a lot of people today. Doug was tremendous once again, and then it's all about the offense. We had 20 hits or somewhere about that, and a lot of big days, but nothing bigger than Mr. Kessinger. The boy, Greg. When it turns 4 o'clock, right? It's like waking up the next morning to play another baseball game. You can't just sit there and continue to pat yourself on the back and continue to say, "Oh wow, what a good weekend." How about what the kiss of death? You want the mediocre saying? We at least won 2 out of 3, right? That's what the average people say, right? At 4 o'clock, the champions go. This is an opportunity to sweep. A sweep a really good team that's going to beat people down the line, right? So nothing else to do for the next 4 hours but to play really good baseball and finish the weekend. All right, nice shot.
Let's do it.